So this is my later game, and I'm just showing it off as a template. I went and saved my main file so I could create another game. Right now, as it's currently running, you can only have one save at a time. And this is what I based my original off, because look at the size of the iron that I found. And then also there's a good size of coal. And I had copper, and I had another place for iron. So as you can see, with completed roofs, you actually get to see the roof, which looks pretty nice, and the doors, they all work. I have it set up that like the stockpiles are already sorted, so food and everything. So like here, you won't get bones, flour. I'll probably disable wheat, so it's just raw meat, and it's right beside my kitchen. If you remember, you can press Control to make everything invisible. Here are my pig farms. They spread out and they start to look almost like a pink area before I actually chop them all down. Here is my wheat production. As you can see, I went through the stockpile and disabled everything and just enabled what I wanted to keep at that location. You can see my basic layout that I like to have is 3x3, except for the masons. But that was my original spot I started, and then I went that way. And then later in the game I created my forge with 2 item things, which is the higher up armor. So from hobgoblins, this is what I got. It's like hobgoblinite, which is like a bar. The way you should look at it is like it's an iron bar, kind of like over here. And it's used towards armor. So there's spider, and then just a regular goblin. Here's all my wheat production, because I just found that the wheat is a little bit slower in 3.7 over 3.6, so I wanted to create a little bit more so I could keep up with everything. I created a wall all the way around my thing. As you can see, immigrants just arrived again, and my population went up. This is where the population is. So I'll pause it, because this is just a basic outline. I just wanted to show you guys what I've created. So if you go down one level, this was my initial area where I just mined out, and then I decided to put mine shafts there also. This is my main room. So this is where everybody dines and eats. This used to be like nice and organized, but I went from that into just a huge open space, and that's just where I store all my food, so it's nice and fast for my guys. These are my initial houses, and I'll probably do a let's play. I'm just showing you a basic outline of probably the best way, or at least give you an idea of the way you want to lay it out. And I went through here and I cut a hallway in. I'll probably mine that one square right there just to make it straight, to add in more rooms back here. And you don't need these many rooms, but I like to have them so they're already in place. And the way to go is, see how it says personal room, so that means it's not actually given to a new immigrant yet. While over here, if you go, you'll see their name. So that means it's actually owned by a certain citizen, or a civilian, whatever you want to call them. Here's my hospital. Those bones are probably represent a guy that actually died here, because sometimes when they run back to the hospital, they bring bad guys with them, and it can be quite killing, like a massacre. You could have 8 guys in here, and I've seen them like all die, because they're all like mortally wounded, so they have like no health. And the guy that just came brought like 4 goblin leaders or something like that. So yeah, this is just a basic idea of what I've done. I'll show you my other spots, see up on the map. This is kind of shows you where you've mined. So over here there was iron, and I went down one more level into here just to make it faster for my people to get around. And then over here was the initial part where I went down all the levels. And that's where I needed to get all my coal, so that's why I needed to make these, because there wasn't any other coal on the map. And it's used for almost everything. you need some coal to make your armors. So as you can see, going down one more level, it like opens into a kind of like a maze. And I've mined it all up. Oh, there's one spider. And usually the first level is like just spiders. Then the third level is, or what level? I'm on level 3. So level 4 would be like spiders and goblins. And I'll show you. It changes, so I'll go up a level. So here's my initial. I went down to this, cleared this level. Then I went to the next level, went into here, and started clearing this out. And as you can see, I haven't cleared it out entirely. And I think these slime things are new, because I've been to this level before, and they didn't have them. So this is just to show you how it gets progressively harder. Over here is a boss. See, Goblin King, and he even has a name. And I've noticed in 3.7 that they actually start dropping loot now, with actual names and buffs. So you could get a sword that adds to your health and does extra damage, etc. I haven't seen any terrible loot, like actually negative stats. But yeah, that's about how far I've made it so far, and it's just a general clear out. It gets harder and harder, and as you can see, the design does change. Like this one's more like almost like room based, instead of the one above it is more like just it was created by spiders, you know? Like, so it's more random. Well, I actually like that idea. And then this one also is another cool thing is, if you notice on the level above, it actually is based on the river. So this one does everywhere. It goes actually underneath the river. So once you get to level 4, you're actually beneath the river. So see how this area stops? That's sand. If you dig into that, that will flood, and it will kill everybody. Yeah, so this is just a basic idea of an overview, and like I said, I wanted to give you guys a design layout. Most of you guys have probably done Dwarf Fortress and all that, so you have a basic idea of what you want to do. But yeah, for people that have no idea, I just wanted to show them what a progressed game looks like. And it actually gets to the point where like the forest is so thick, like see how thick it is, that you can't see the ground. But there is a way to alter the tree generation, but I find it okay. And when I get a siege, like from anybody, oh, there's the immigrant, I'll just cut near the siege, and then that'll make all my citizens go there, and they fight like crazy. I did have an initial video before this, but I think this one will be better, because they did have a siege, but everybody died pretty much. It was Hobgoblin Kaisers, which aren't too hard, but when they're like 30 of them at a time, it can be hard. And like I said, I created this wall all the way around, but I think I should have went right up against the edge, because I've actually had a siege spawn, like right in there, and they killed me like crazy, like 10 of my citizens, so say going from 26 to like 16 or 14 or even less, you know? And once you get up to this level, you actually get used to the production level of your citizens and you love, because it just speeds everything up versus just 7 people. Okay, so this is just a basic overview, and I like the cool like roofs, so I want to show people just what it looks like. And supposedly if you make a wall all the way around, you can make like one giant house, like if you had your walls fully contained. Okay, so that's just a basic overview, and I hope you enjoyed my basic video for towns, and this is just my more detailed one that I've been playing many hours, say probably 3 or 4 hours. It's not too bad. I'm getting faster and faster at my generation of my cities. Okay, this is Christonian logging off. Thanks.